Frankly, I still don't understand why I'm being placed under suspicion here. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Cochin and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to this point, I was in Alabasta the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him above all. That is my alibi.
So that is your alibi?
That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babal. Now that we have cleared that up, I'd appreciate it if you would move out of my way.
I said hold it!
What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question.
You did. But you still have yet to really answer my one question.
What?
Until you tell us the truth, I will refuse to budge an inch from where I'm standing.
Very well. I'll play with you just a little longer.
What? Miles Edgeworth, as my subordinate and representative of this country's prosecutors.
Get him!
Kill him! Get him! You're forbidden to lose! Of course. And it's something I've understood from the start.
That guy's the one who ordered my father killed, isn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
The goal of the first Yatagratsu was the capture of the smuggling wing's leader. My father and uncle, bad. Their legacy will live on. Through me! So that's why we've just gotta catch him, okay?
We will. I promise. Now, Ambassador Alba, let's have at the truth now, shall we?
No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same.
I can't.
Turn the computer off! Turn it off!
Frankly, I don't understand why I'm being placed under suspicion here. Bitch, being the leader of a smuggling ring while taking on the duties of ambassadorship, do you think that the combination is more than enough reason for suspicion? Then there is the matter of the crossbow arrows and the primitive statues.
All of that is nothing more than your flights of fancy. That's why he has this voice.
What do you mean by that? Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Cochin and I were fellow smugglers.
I smuggled chocolates in my butt.
It's not a hypothesis. Earlier we proved it to be what happened.
Well, let's leave that to one side for now, because it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive.
Oh? So you really had no reason to kill Mr. Cochin?
If you want to suppose I had one, I'm gonna puke. I had one. And why not? I'll indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me.
Even if that's how you see things, I'd appreciate it if you would take me seriously.
I'm sorry. I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. Very well. A game is no fun if the playing field isn't level.
Pickles where?
Therefore, I formally claim that I had no motive to kill. Now, let's see you disprove it.
How can he stand there looking proud when he knows he killed another human being? And I'm not going to stand by and just watch him get away with his crimes.
In that case, what motive would I have to kill my co-conspirator?
Hold it! Are you serious that just because you were partners that you had no motive to kill?
I'm only following your hypothetical scenario to its logical conclusion.
Looks like he's not going to admit it himself, that he was in league with Mr. Cochin.
I suppose not. But I do know that his relation to the smuggling ring and to Mr. Cochin.
You mean he's the ringleader and that Mr. Cochin was his subordinate, right? Tis.
Tis true. Correct. But I know more than just that. Miss Von Comer, I'm sure you remember the safe in Mr. Cochin's office, correct? Yes. The safe had 2 compartments to it, didn't it? Yes. And why do you think those stolen goods were being stored in Mr. Cochin's office? Could it be because he was trying to cheat Ambassador Alba behind his back? So Mr. Cochin didn't turn the goods over, but decided instead to keep them from himself. I suppose that's possible. It seems to me that both men were only concerned with their own wealth and well-being.
Then that means that maybe they didn't have a trusting relationship after all.
When Ambassador Albert had the game, I believe that this is I believe that is his motive for killing Mr. Cochin.
What are you people whispering about amongst yourselves over there?
Ah, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now then, let's continue with his testimony. Kept you waiting, huh? But to get to the point, I was in Alabas the whole time. And what exactly did you do while you were in Alabast?
I had a meeting with the Steel Samurai, and then I arranged a few files. Around that time, a thief was sneaking in, took me by surprise.
And you saying that it was Demas II that made the first move?
Uh-huh. Yes. It was after I was attacked that I hit him on the head with the primitive statue. Unfortunately, he died from the blow, but it was an act of justified self-defense.
Calling it that doesn't cover up what you really did.
Cover up? No, my boy. I'm not covering up anything. I'm telling the truth.
You weren't planning to admit to it, which is why you tried to frame the Steel Samurai. If you were an ambassador, I'd be letting my whip fly loose on you right now.
I am terribly sorry that I didn't clean up the body better. But I am a busy man. I had a speech to give in the Rose Garden after that, you know.
Yet despite that, you still had time to kill Mr. Cochin, didn't you?
Holy shit, well, bro. Man is evil, and I'm sure you are familiar with the facts, but Mr. Cochin was killed in the ball while I was all the way in Alabast.
So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babal. That is my alibi. You insist that it's not possible for you to have killed him, Mr. Cochin, in Babal. And you are correct.
No? I thought you would put up a bit more of a fight, but if you must concede to me...
The only thing I am conceding is that it's not possible for you to kill him in Babal. I am not conceding that your alibi is the truth.
Oh, I see. However, no matter how you try, know that you can't crush my alibi.
You'd be wise not to underestimate a prosecutor of this country.
Hit me, baby, one.
We'll see about that.
So Mr. Cochin was a friend, of Ambassador Elba.
If that's true, then why did the ambassador kill him?
Fuck buddies.
Oh, I want one.
Not yet, Kay.
I wasn't reading as K, but okay.
Oh, I thought you had that voice.
It's not like in the case of my father where he ordered someone to do it.
The problem we have here is that we don't know what the exact relationship was. Indeed, if they had complete trust in each other, then there was no motive for murder. However, both men were very selfish, and I believe that is from where his motive arose. What am I doing?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I don't understand why I'm being placed under... Nope, that doesn't matter. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Cochin and I were fellow... I didn't finish that one, okay? In the case, what motive would I have had to kill my co-conspirator? In case, what motive? Motive! Okay, next. Now, present arms!
I don't have an arm.
Last page! Ooh, samurai dogs.
Last page?
Middle page! Some page. Motive.
It was the samurai dogs. He stole my samurai dog.
Why is that still here? What is that gonna be used for?
I'm not telling.
Present for embassy staff. Miss Oldback took and ate a few from the dressing room.
Maybe she is the killer, and you know. Yeah. So why would Albert kill Manny Cochin?
Go to the first one. Those letters right there. That letter, those doc-related.
I mean, it has nothing. It doesn't say anything. I mean, I can't read it, but
I see. To K.
Dread. K.
No.
Obama. Sad Obama.
That just points to Cochin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean that note you wrote.
Well, Albert didn't write it. It was Cochin, but
Well, I was meaning that. I was.
yeah.
If he killed Master Mask, he would have seen that note and been like, you little shit. Runs over to the window, just.
Hey! I got your guy.
Damn it.
You rule this day!
Oh, he got me again!
I'll get you next time, helper! Fuck you, Cochin!
It's a friendly joust between them trying to fuck each other over. Oh, damn it!
No! If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Cochin had betrayed you. But you had your own reason too. Namely, you wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil, and because you were trying to test each other, it turned into this mess!
I don't believe this. You have a bad penchant for telling tall tales, Mr. Prosecutor. And if you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument.
I never use guesswork in moving my cases forward. It has been proven that this note was written by Mr. Coach's hand. Shall we take a look at it? The contents of the note is a request calling for the theft of the alabaster Primeau statue. By killing him and pushing all of the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I am driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him. Huh?
Are you finished with your hypothesizing?
Too slow.
Excuse me?
Let's suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive or a thought alone can't kill. Isn't that right?
I didn't expect him to resort to playing the semantics game with me. It appears that this is where the real battle will begin.
Now then, if you will excuse me.
Wait! What?
I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question.
God.
Fucking marching band. Ambassador Alba, if you could please give us just a little bit more of your time. It doesn't matter what kind of man Manny was. He was my subordinate, which is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of his death.
I'm good. That is...
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. Bye-bye. That is something for Babal to figure out, and something to which I have no relation to.
Well, I tried.
I was even turning down a request from Ambassador Plano.
I'm very sorry, but it seems that now even my voice falls on deaf ears.
There is no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Plano. You must find some way to stop him from leaving.
It seems there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home. Hold it.
Huh?
I'm a demon now.
Hold it right there, Ambassador Alba.
Kay!
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Like I said, Mr. Edgeworth, Yatagratsu's legacy will live on through me.
Yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving?
You just leave that to me. Ambassador Alba, do you recognize this?
No? Why should I recognize that tactical organizer?
Wait, where have I seen that before?
That is a clue my father, Byrne Faraday, left for us.
Did you say Byrne Faraday?
Mr. Faraday's organizer. Don't tell me this is the one from the Sakakichi 8 incident. I wonder what she wrote about the Yatagrasu's key.
Yes, this organizer belonged to the prosecutor. You had Miss Yu killed 7 years ago.
I have no idea what you are talking about. You say like that it was related. You say that like it was related to me.
Listen here, Pinocchio.
Ha! Original.
Inside this organizer, he wrote up every detail of every evil thing you did.
What an amusing little girl you are. But that sort of trickery won't work on me.
If you won't believe me, then take a look at this.
My nudes! And what is that toy there? That's...
This thievery device was used by the Yatagratsu, or rather, by my father. 7 years ago, he used this when he snuck into his embassy
Into this image.
Whatever.
What?
These 2 pieces of evidence that hold information the Yatagarasu dug up on you. If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all to Alabast, right behind you.
Little girl, get to the point.
I want you to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time. If you win, then I'll hand over these 2 pieces of evidence.
Yatagarasu, have a thorn in my side.
Hey, does that organizer really contain any information on his dirty dealings?
It's nothing case-breaking, really.
So then it was just a bluff. Like that one that Tony does all the time!
You love it, you know you do.
I do.
Oh, yes. Even if it was, we still can't let all the info my father and Uncle Bad found go to waste. Please, just the existence of Little Thief is troublesome. Plus, it's troublesome enough for him.
Those 2 pieces. They keep 60 of your father.
It's okay. I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end.
Okay.
But he's a bottom. He'll be on top, yeah, by the end.
I'm clearly a bottom, yes.
When the going gets tough, someone's gotta be there to put the wind back in your sails.
After all this time, you're still quite the feisty one.
Whoosh!
I applaud your powerful nature.
Stop being so feisty!
I refuse to lose this too. Ambassador
Alba! Wrong guy!
Ambassador Alba, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony.
I feel like Polena would sit there and be like, I have a
Me?
home.
I live in my office.
How dare you all, borrowing a person like me.
Ambassador Alba, your testimony, if you please.
Ambassador Abba, your next album, please.
I am Dancing Queen. Alright, but this is the absolute last. It was not the absolute last. Then, even if you use all of the power of Ambassador Palena's office, you won't stop me.
I can't let this opportunity Kay has created for me go to waste.
The last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here at the Theatre Neutralis.
Wrong, the video, he never shows up.
After that, I was in Alabasta the rest of the time, as I stated earlier.
I mean, that's not what you present, but you do make sense, so I have to look at the logic again.
In any case,
that's not the right thing to point out.
I did not.
That is true.
I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that.
I mean, he did come in, but he never left. I believe that's what the footage shows.
So you see, there was no time span in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? Now, since you people were practically begging, I'll allow you to question me.
What an arrogant asshole.
Yes, but no matter. We can't allow this chance to escape us.
I will warn you, though. You've reached the end of my patience.
So if I do change words...
Waste my time with my...
It fits in.
With any inane questions, and you will be punished.
So any needless pressing of presenting will hurt our case. In that case, the only thing you can do is present the correct evidence. Understood? Of course. I don't intend to let him intimidate me. I know that Mr. Cochin was killed before he returned to Babar. In which case, there's only one statement to which I need to present the evidence.
So are we not actually allowed to press him this time?
I'll double check, because sometimes they're like, yeah, press. Yeah, okay, I can't press at all.
No, alright.
And sometimes it's like, oh, you take damage every press, but it'll be like, do you want to continue further? Do you want to press further? And then you would take your damage, yeah. Alright.
Last time I met Mr. Cochin was here, and okay, sure. Yeah, next. After that, I was in Alabasta for the rest of the time, as I stated earlier, okay? And in any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that, alright, So you see, there was no time span in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? See, there's no time span in which I could have.
Okay, read this. Amazing. Diplomats really do know how to craft answers that don't answer anything.
So if the only place he met the victim was at the theater, then when was he killed?
We know that Mr. Kilchin didn't return to the ball alive, so the only time that he could have killed him...
Was in the theater.
Oh, damn, I almost got it. No, he could have been killed is when they were both here. How do you prove that?
Through the videotape?
Nope.
And that means that he was planning to kill Mr. Kochin from the start. Is it the photo of him with the knife?
Ooh, there we go.
Objection!
Fine, I won't press stuff.
I want it fun.
God.
I'll play the game like you want me to.
I'd like you to take a look at this picture.
It's a rather nice picture, isn't it?
That's adorable.
Oh, look at us cuties. It was to commemorate the restoration of relations between our nations.
Oh, it's commemorative, all right. One that captures the proof I need to show that it was you who committed the murder.
Gumshoe's not here. Who hit the music?
Come again.
Okay, you stole the role. This is the knife that killed Mr. Kilchin. Oh, so you recognize it. As well as you should, for it was you who brought it to this theater. You hid it among the flowers you were to give to the Steel Samurai. Meaning that you killed killed Manny Kilchin here at the theater.
You're gonna pull his beard off one of these times.
It's time for me to catch my flight.
Objection!
We're not through yet.
Objection!
It's game over for you,
I'll have
Mr.
another.
Edgeworth. Another cocktail, please. But I thank you for the entertainment. No matter how passionately you orate, the end result will still be the same. I won't be returning to this country ever again. America is a shithole. I don't like McDonald's.
Maybe he's just raising his hand because he's got a question.
That's right. This man is an ambassador, and he has extraterritorial rights. No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court.
Yes, that's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless cur.
Do I look like a dog to you, man? Anybody that
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty,
He's as smooth as a dolphin.
Yeah.
I must bid you farewell.
Mr. Conway Twitty.
Why is that my favorite Family Guy bit?
Because it's the stupidest one.
Yeah.
It's Family Guy saying, we ran out of stuff to put right here, so
Yeah.
we're just gonna cut to Conway Twitty, pay his family a large sum, and move on.
Yep. Hey, the courts. Is there no one who can lay a finger on this man? Is this really the end?
Actually, I think it's.
Oh,
I'm back.
hey, Agent Lane!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Prosecutor.
Keep me waiting, huh? Get out of my way. My plane is scheduled to take off soon.
Scheduled? You mean scheduled?
No. I've just come up with the dialogue for Alabaster.
I think Family Guy does that because they're too short. I think they write short on those episodes, and then they say we need a filler here, so let's just make a. We'll just throw it in the middle. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba.
I'm through playing games with you people.
Abba, dabba, do.
You can't touch me. And if you do, it would spark an international incident, Agent Lane.
Good thing I'm Interpol, bitch. Sorry, but no, it wouldn't.
What?
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Good job holding the fort down here until I got back. So, Mr. Alba, your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. Also, a line from Lethal Weapon.
What do you mean about? Spare me this nonsense and let me through.
He actually did the Lethal Weapon line. It's just been revoked. Like she says, before aiming for the throat, chew the neck. Shield off first. Interpol headquarters in the imperial household of the Kingdom of Alabast. Took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on it.
The Imperial household? You... What have you done?
You have been relieved of your duties as ambassador, Mr. Alba.
What? What? What?
He's so old he breaks. Effective today. Effective right now. And you have Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank for this. The video of the Yatagratsu protected.
Hey, look, it wasn't me!
You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador. In that case, I thought I'd strip you of that title. You underestimated me. A descendant of the founder of the detainment philosophy, Lang Ji. 4,000 years of deeply entrenched connections and networks around the world have really paid off. He's an old man.
It can't be! I don't believe this! My ambassadorship has been revoked!
Looks like you're finally coming to grips with your new stand. Woohoo! Looks like he's turned docile again.
Hot. He's probably in shock from the loss of his shield. What a shame. I had so wanted to use my whip on him.
Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest ambassador.
Do you really think you can still pull that on us now? We've already ripped away the mask and seen you for who you really are, Mr. Alba.
No, I won't be stopped now.
He still intends to fight us.
The check, please.
So what if I'm no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. The fact remains that you cannot arrest me.
I'd expect no less from you, the boss of the smuggling. Well, the rest is up to you, Mr. Prosecutor.
Understood. You say that I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater. But even if it's true that there was a knife in my bouquet, I left that bouquet in the theater. So anyone could have taken it out of there and used it, right? Besides, the claim that he was killed here itself is odd. After all, wasn't his body discovered in Babal? Are you claiming that I carried his body all the way over there? Preposterous.
Not you.
I'll be the one to prove whether it's preposterous or not. Ex-Ambassador Alba, are you ready? Because this is no game. This is war.
Then let's get ready to... I can't finish that.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater.
That's copywritten. You can't do that.
We got him! We got him! I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater.
Using the knife that was stuck in my bouquet. I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. Besides, Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right? There was no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Babal.
So...
Look, don't you think you've had enough fun with me? You've already stolen my ambassadorship from me. Would you have me surrender to?
You have no plans to ever return to this country, isn't that right? Did you know that a bunch of your subordinates are seeking asylum because of you?
As if I care.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, boot this guy out of the embassy and we can finally end everything.
I know, and I'll give him my all to see that he leaves in handcuffs. Without the title of ambassador, he is just another witness.
Yes, just another witness.
Hey, she can whip you now. All right, what are we waiting for? Let's get this guy. And get him good.
I wonder if they understand that all I can do is present evidence to the testimony.
They all start punching him.
Wait, no! That's illegal! I think I could press, I think. I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater using a knife that was stuck to my bouquet. That's right. As I explained earlier. the commemorative photo that shows that you had the knife on your personage.
You have no proof that the bouquet was prepared by me. Is that right?
Excuse me?
The fact that there was a knife in the bouquet was something I wasn't aware of.
Cat, what are you doing? Cat's got her head stuck in the box. There's no food in there.
I'm Boxman! Half box!
Man.
What a pathetic excuse! The weapon that was used in the one of your national treasures? Sorry, I'm gonna retry that one.
Yeah.
The weapon that was used is one of your national treasures. It isn't exactly something that anyone other than you could touch, let alone take.
I allowed some of my trusted subordinates to handle them. It could have been my secretary.
Oh, that's funny. Your secretary's asking for asylum. I guess we'll just have him rat on you.
He's lying.
You're an even bigger slime ball than I thought.
You would push the guilt of Mr. Coach's murder onto one of your subordinates.
In any case, the fact that the knife was in the bouquet means nothing.
I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. You still wish to deny your actions.
You still wish to deny reality and accuse me of murder.
What?
I'll kiss you.
I am not in denial.
Even though he's not an ambassador anymore, he's still got a real bad attitude.
I believe it's because he's no longer ambassador that he can let himself speak freely.
I'm gonna shove this fist right up your ass.
Well, like it is.
Hadouken!
Well, if he's not holding anything back, then neither should I.
Wait. For the sake of the case, please refrain from what I think you are about to do.
Quite the pair of frightening women you are. But I digress.
He's sitting there sweating like, ugh.
Let me make him worse.
Quite the pair of frightening women you are. But I digress.
There we go. Made him worse. Besides, Mr. Coach's body was discovered in Babal, right? Even if it was found in Babal, he was killed somewhere else.
Stop bluffing, because you can't prove what you're claiming. If this were a court-martial in my country, you'd have already been removed from the room.
What did you call me? Are you taunting us on purpose? Because I'd be happy to show you my claws.
Hold on, Agent Lane. Allow me to find him my way with evidence.
Yeah, everybody is just gonna start punching the dude. He's gonna be crumpled over, getting beat up. It's gonna be invincible with the
Oh yeah.
I was just joking. I'm not so easily ruffled by the likes of him.
Too bad. Though I am no longer an ambassador, it still could have been an international incident.
I like ruffles.
If you have the will to threaten us with that mouth of yours, then perhaps you can use it to return to the testimony.
Very well. But to be fair, you should watch what you say as well.
There was no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to the Babal. Is that really so? You could have easily blackmailed your subordinates to be quiet and move the body.
That's quite an insult to me and my subordinates, and I'm afraid we can't have that. It's very difficult to enter my embassy, as the guards always conduct a thorough check. If someone so much as makes an unnatural movement, it would arouse the suspicions.
Oh, guys.
Good to think of it. There wasn't anything unnatural about him in the footage.
No, the unnatural was the fact that he didn't reappear in the footage.
Wait. Let me think about that for a second. Mr. Albert said that the guard would become suspicious if someone acted unnaturally. But then, by the same token, the guard would not become suspicious if someone were to act naturally. If you retrace Mr. Albert's movements, we should find some hint to solving this case.
Well, right after the Steel Samurai still... I don't know. Well, right after the Steel Samurai stage show, he went back to Alabast, right?
From there, he started preparing for his speech in the Alabastian embassy.
It does sound like he wasn't like it wasn't possible for him to have gone to the Babalese embassy. He couldn't have gone to Babal, but the body didn't remain at the theater either. Is it possible that the body was temporarily taken to a different location first? Alright, what am I doing?
The last one I would assume would be with the cart.
Oh, can I present the card or... Oh, I can present the card, okay. Or the footage, either one would have worked. Actually, I do believe there was a way to transport the body out of the theater. The cat! Perhaps you should give this a look.
What is that supposed to be?
It's footage from a security camera that captured the state of the immigration area.
Should I congratulate you on getting your hands on it?
Just letting you know that we're not the only ones watching your every movement.
Thank you for the warning.
Now, if you could take a good look at this section here. This lump here inside the pushcart. Do you know what's causing it?
Should I? Because I don't.
In that case, allow me to enlighten you. This is the cause of the unnatural lump under the cloth in the pushcart.
The dead body!
Take that!
What is the meaning of showing me that?
Look at his body!
Is to say that the unnatural bulge in the pushcart is Mr. Cochin's body. You had to steal semi wheel his body away from the real crime scene.
What a guess! But I wonder if you have any evidence to support it.
I admit that for now it is but a hypothesis. However,
if you can't prove it, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people.
Hold it! Sorry it took so long, Mr. Edgeworth, sir!
Wait.
Who the fuck is this?
Gummy! Gummy?
Detective Gumshoe. Is it the Steel Semi's pushcart?
Yes, sir! I found it in an open air stage area.
So that's where you went.
The detective spirit that Pups left me with. It works the same.
Yeah.
I thought I'd follow my gut and go with it, sir. So, Mr. Edgeworth, is this worth anything to the case?
Yes. It just might play a major role in solving this case, Detective.
Just might work.
But some things are right. I thought that the entire samurai family was in Alabast. Where exactly in the open air stage area did you find this pushcart?
I found it just lying there at the edge of the stage, sir.
Oh? Yeah, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, Detective.
Yes, sir. Oh, my orange juice!
Oh, no!
It's blood.
This must be Mr. Cochin's blood. Which only goes to prove that Mr. Cochin's body was indeed transported by this pushcart.
Oh, shit, I forgot to clean that.
I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Cochin at this theater and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then... you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you!
I forced him to move the body into Alabast? What nonsense! Why would I bother to do such a thing?
You were scheduled, I'm not British, to make a speech in Alabast, meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in Babal. However, what if you moved the body to Alabast? Because it was your embassy, you could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. And then you snuggled, you snuggled with me. You smuggled it out of Alabast.
No!
If I can show you how you moved the body from Alabast to Babal, then I win.
But you can't! Security between the two countries is incredibly tight!
I'll be the one to judge whether I can or cannot prove it.
I thought he was gonna say I'd be the one to judge how tight it is.
I'll be the one to judge how tight I am. And so I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after you returned to Alabast.
I think the other attorney's the one who gets to judge how tight you are.
Now, Edgeworth, have you figured it out? You know how the body was moved? But to be honest, I have nothing to support my hypothesis at this time. However, I don't believe I made a mistake in my logic up to this point. Which means... there is no question that can't be answered, right?
Where am I?
So you got... the primitive statues was snuggled.
No! No!
The primitive statue was smuggled successfully through a brief flight through the air.
You think God would let you?
So why shouldn't there be an answer as to how the body was moved? Which means that there must be a logic flaw somewhere I can exploit.
No.
After I returned to Alabas, I had my picture taken with a steel samurai shaking hands. Then, just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatakuratsu appeared. Approved of my appearance. I feared for the national treasures, so I raced back to my office.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
It looks like you left out a few things, such as the murder of the Master Second. Furthermore, you left out the part about meeting with me in your office.
Ah, those trifling matters. I don't believe I need to speak of those things again. I do so hate to waste time.
What? You've been wasting time this entire time!
Phew! Is not every life precious? Do you really need me to answer that for
He
you?
works in the military. He doesn't think so.
People like you cannot be allowed to wander freely through society!
Then you better try hard, because I doubt you'd find a single contradiction.
He's really full of himself, isn't he?
Yes, he is. How can he be so confident at a time like this?
Come, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask me whatever you like.
Kiss me, fat boy.
Kiss me! After I returned to Alabas, I had my picture taken with these steel samurai shaking hands.
Yes, we saw that.
So, why was it only with the steel samurai? I thought the pink princess was also around.
I fucking hate her. The pink princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time, and the doctors recommended that she rest.
Wow, so you do have a soft side after all.
The pain of a bad hip. I suppose none of you can really understand how it feels.
Try me.
Yeah.
Oh, so you tend to strain your back as well, huh?
But isn't that just because you're normally all hunched over?
You did need to keep up the act no matter what, I suppose.
The point of this is not to discuss my back problems. For about 15 minutes after our handshake, I was in my office preparing for the speech.
Then, just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatakuratsu appeared. How Yatakuratsu was such a trick you had set up!
A most amusing joke. How do you suppose that I set it up?
If you really want to know, I can explain it in detail for you. You arranged for the spotlights in the Rose Garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience will see the Yatakuratsu's shadow.
Oh, that is an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do with me.
You. What's it going to take for you to fess up to anything?
Very well then, let's move on to a different question. After the Yatakuratsu appeared, what was the state of the Rose Garden?
Everyone took refuge inside the embassy. I even helped with the effort. And then, once everyone was inside, well...
I feared for the national treasure, so I raced back to my office. And what happened after you returned to your office?
I don't want to keep on repeating this. However, upon my return, I had that stroke of bad luck and bumped into Masked Man.
And I don't want to keep on repeating this either. But his name was the Master Second!
Who cares what he was called? By the time he got to the primitive statue, that way he was supposed to steal, it had already been swapped for the fake. Talk about an unlucky man, being bludgeoned to death with a fake statue.
This Von Karma is really letting her whip fly now. They fly now?
I think the scary part is her silence while she's doing it.
She must be at the limit of her patience as well. The physical attacks are meaningless here. Only evidence will suffice. I can't find a single flaw in his argument. At this rate, I won't be able to prove that he is actually guilty of anything.
Are we finished here?
Now is it, Red? Did I come up with how the body was moved in a ball?
Sir. It was thrown over the wall. That's what the wheel.
By a catapult.
Mr. Edgeworth. Ugh. Even after proving so much, is he going to get away with it?
This is the end.
Is that attorney gonna show now?
It appears that we made it just in time. It would be a great honor if you would allow us to be your allies in battle.
Baby is drenched in water, and he's just holding it by the hand.
Evil magistrate, it is time for you to pay.
No way you show up and you're just holding it by the head and the bones. It's the Steel Samurai?
No, you are mistaken, for I am Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of New Old Tokyo, and this is the Pink Princess Mommy.
Oh, Edgy!
Edgy Poo!
I knew it was coming.
The two people I wanted to see the least. Hey! What are you two doing here? Why didn't you show your gratitude, Edgy? We just wanted to help, yeesh. I'm gonna get the bad guy with a single thrust of my samurai spear. Go away! How can you be so mean to us, Edgy Poo? All three of us came to lend a hand, and this is how you treat us? That isn't this grand. I see they managed to find the iron infant. Does that really matter right now?
Hey,
A man with 1,000 voices.
is it just me or is the Iron Infant completely soaked?
Oh yeah. I found him in the ball, but he was in the middle of the pool. Wait a second. Hey, go back to what you just said. Huh? It appears that we made it that far back. Something about finding the Iron Infant in the ball. And he found it in a pool. I don't recall there being one in Babal. Oh, that! Well, I was in Alabasta the whole time, so I have no idea how the Iron Infant wound up in Babal. I thought I lost him in the Rose Garden. But I guess maybe this kid can swim, huh? Wait, what? Gary, you lost the Iron Infant in the Rose Garden? Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure. But I found him in, That's enough, Larry! The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between the two countries. What a tricky little baby. Furthermore,
Little baby, look at little baby.
the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. This is what I've been looking for. That's another smuggling route between the countries. The key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from Alabasta to Babal is...
The bilateral cemetery?
That's right, the cemetery. That's right. The embassy was built with a bilateral symmetry in mind. Detective Gumshoe!
Yes, sir.
There's a location I wish you to examine post-haste. It is where I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Coach's body lies.
Does something like that really exist, sir?
An embassy built on bilateral symmetry, meaning that this is where we need to examine.
The courtyard.
Like right here, you mean?
Yeah, where they're building construction.
Yeah. Yes, you're correct.
He beats me off camera.
What? Cutting it out. Cutting out.
In game.
Oh, in game. Yeah, of course.
Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it. He does. He likes to play CS:GO and CS now. Sorry.
It's too late. It doesn't matter what you do. It's all a waste of time.
Spanks me in CS.
You will stay here with us and wait, citizen. Oh, my phone rang.
This is Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth! It's here, sir!
Who is this?
There's a reservoir here, just like the one in the Rose Garden.
Just as I suspected. The pizza will be here in 15 minutes.
When did you order pizza?
When I was sad.
Can I have a slice?
It was Pizza Hut, so they take 5 hours.
It's going to be cold.
No.
What is it?
The two sides of this embassy are mirror images of each other, which means that there is also a pool at the corresponding location on the bubbly side.
This is like the perfect embassy for a magician.
Yeah. Mr. Coach's body was moved into the ball through the pool in Alabaster.
Avoiding the topic with a vague answer like that is unbecoming of a prosecutor. If you don't mind, I would like to see more physical proof if you have any.
Well, fine, I'll just show you the rose garden.
The iron evidence positively soaked in water. Why do you think that is? Because he was fished out of a pool, and not just any pool, it was the Bobblese one. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true. The water reservoirs of the two country yards are connected.
And where is your proof that the two sides are connected?
Inspection!
The proof is right there before your eyes. The half-drowned iron infant!
So,
This blasted doll!
do you think that means we're gonna get to a point where he's like, whoa, why wasn't it? Why did his body then, you know, where's the evidence?
That's exactly what he was saying.
You know, the body not being burned up completely with the fire, and it'd be the fact that, well, he was thrown in the pool. And when he got yanked out of the pool, he was wet.
But he's not wet, yeah.
So the fire couldn't have burned him all. That's why it only burned some of it.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back! Hey? Don't tell me. You guys figured everything out without me.
We did. Thanks to this hero...
This whore.
His whore. His whore son! We did, thanks to this heroes of justice, this hero of justice's son. Even if he is just a doll, he managed to help foil the villain.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, I don't want to say this, but it's kind of unlikely that the body just happened to have passed on through to the ball. This guy's a doll and he's small, so I can't believe it made it.
So you can.
So I can believe it made it, but
He has a point.
Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone here understands. Mr. Edgeworth, are you going to next propose that a dead body can swim through a pipe?
No, but I'm gonna propose that Sheena could have grabbed the body and, you know, went, hey-ya!
Yes. No.
you see, Mr. Prosecutor, the chase after this man is far from over.
Agent Lane.
Why is he helping Mr. Alba out now?
He's not. He realized a flaw in my argument and is hoping to move the logic along.
Now I am seeing God.
In which case,
I should return the favor and find an answer.
And another thing, Mr. Coach's body was found in his office in Babal. So what happened to his body after it was transported to the open-air stage?
Mr. Alba had an accomplice in the ball, remember?
You mean Sheena, right?
With her there, you could see how it was possible to move the body up to the office.
Are you seriously claiming that she swam through the connecting pipe with the body?
He's right. Miss Sheena would drown if she did that.
It's hard to imagine that she swam through the connecting pipe.
It looks like your hypothesis about how her body was moved is still only half-baked. In the end, it's all, on my voice, it's all just the befuddled musings of an accusatory man. Now then, I believe you should just give up and allow me passage, because from the start, there was no feasible method of transporting the body.
What?
Mr. Prosecutor, I'm wet.
I'm wet now.
Recall Sheena's movements.
Yeah. What was happening in the embassy around the time Miss Sheena was in Babal?
Oh, if only there was a way to get rid of the water in the pool.
Get rid of the water. Aha! That's it!
Now I believe this time we really are done, right?
We still have an hour left! Unfortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. Alba.
You are a most persistent man. Are you saying that you thought of a way to move the body through the water?
Move the body through the water? And it's completely unrelated to how it was done.
Excuse me.
The reason I say that is because there wasn't any water there at the time.
What do you mean there wasn't any water?
Just what it sounds like. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved.
This is the fire.
Tonight, the Autocrats set fire to a variety of locations in the Bobbly's embassy. In order to put the fires out, much of the reservoir's water was used. Of course, when the water was used, the reservoir's water level went down. If enough water was drained, the connecting pipe could be used to traverse the border.
So what? The water level went down. The reservoirs were connected. Does any of this matter? You can't prove any of this.
Pretending to be ignorant won't work with me. We both know what kind of situation we're in right now. And even in a game, there comes a critical, game-changing moment. A moment in which you hit a wall that you must overcome in order to beat the game.
I haven't lost yet.
I found the route you used to smuggle the body, and that route will lead to your defeat.
Even if all the water was used up by the firefighting effort, you still can't really call that a smuggling route.
I know that.
I should have figured that you would notice. Hey, Mr. Alba, how deep are these pools anyway?
I'll have you know that those pools are extremely deep, 2 feet. And there are no ladders,
Okay.
or footholds along the walls either.
What about that step ladder we saw outside?
No!
It would be difficult for Sheena to hold the body and climb up out of the pool.
Ladders! Or footholds along the walls. There was no need for such things.
What do you mean?
If one were to use a certain something, that could go up and down in the pool at will.
A bungee rope.
Nope.
Condom.
Yep.
Oh, looks like you've got an answer already. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Prosecutor? Enlighten us. Already!
The way in which Miss Sheena and the body were able to rise up the ground level. If there was a way to control the water level, that could be the way the body was moved.
I mean, isn't the photo on the picture say that the water automatically rises or fills?
This was used so that the body of Miss Sheena could move up and down in the pool. What do you mean the photo?
Like,
You mean this?
When water level is too low, it auto refills.
Vom! Mr. Alba used the fountain spouts. Spouts!
Sprouts! No!
They are flowers, in a matter of speaking.
Use the fountain spouts. How so?
The water level in the pools can be controlled by opening and closing the spouts. And Sheena and the body were lifted upward by the buoyancy in water. The fires in the Bobbly side and the firefighting effort, these were set in motion all for the sake of smuggling Mr. Coach's body. Shall I show you where the final destination of my train of logic leads? First, Mr. Albert closed the fountain spouts in advance in preparation of things to come. Then he took the pushcart that was brought to the rose garden and pushed it along with the iron infant and Mr. Coach's body into the pool. At this time, Miss Sheena was busy conveniently starting the first fire in the ball. Then she made for the open air stage pool and waited for the firefighting effort to begin. When the firefighters used the water in the pool, the water level went down. And by the time the fire was put out, the pipe between the two pools was exposed.
Fuck me!
Please don't fail, please don't fail. Please, this is when she pushed the pushcart from Alabas into the ball. Once that was accomplished, Mr. Albert simply opened the fountain spouts once more.
Oh god, we made it! We made it!
And I will rise up.
Rise! And the water level rose up to its original level, along with Miss Sheena and the body.
The body?
Body! Tommy!
The pinky body blinders!
The body, this was done by the Pinky Blinders.
After that, Miss Sheena used the pushcart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There was an elevator in the embassy, after all. So you see, even with this small frame, she could have easily transported Mr. Coach's body. And that wraps up my thorough explanation of how the body was moved. Well, ex-Ambassador Alba, I'd like to rub it in. What do you think? Not so untouchable without your precious extraterritorial rights to protect you, are you?
I knew you could do it, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to fight back.
You accuse me of moving the body across country lines. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me.
The nitty-gritty. What does the old man want now?
Proof, I believe, is what he seeks.
Yes, proof. Without any, who is to say whether or not any of what you said really happened?
He wants proof? What are you going to do, Mr. Edgeworth?
There is no need to worry. I've had all the proof we need all along. Don't play it yet. The body wasn't the only thing to go through the pool's connecting pipe tonight. Just as Detective Gumshoe found the postcard in the open-air stage area, so too did I find one other item there.
The pick!
And that piece of evidence is what will prove that the pools were the smuggling route. This was another thing that was smuggled over to Babal's open-air stage area.
Finally!
It comes into play.
The samurai dogs!
And what exactly is this?
You have no idea, do you? This little piece that I found on the bubbly side will be your undoing.
A guitar pick?
Now take them clothes off.
Would you care to explain how that is going to do me in, as it were?
Much to your chagrin, perhaps, but this is not a guitar pick.
What?
This is something I found at the open-air stage, which was transported with the body. I naturally assumed that you would recognize it, since you took a photo with it, after all. But since you don't, allow me to show you what this fragment for the stage area belongs to.
The knife.
I sure the knife and not the photo. Let's take a good look at the murder weapon that was used to kill Manny Cochin. On the handle of this knife, there was a beautifully blooming flower. However, it would appear that it's missing a single petal.
Yeah.
Now let's see what happens if we try to fit this pick in that open slot. Bada beam, bada boom.
It's a perfect fit.
I assume that the petal must have fallen off of the flower during Mr. Cochin's murder, and then it was accidentally placed into the pushcart along with Mr. Cochin's body.
That's an interesting story. Nothing more.
Oh, I assure you it's more than just a story, because for some odd reason this flower petal was wet when I found it.
It was wet, you say?
Yes, hot. And the only place it could have gone wet from is the open-air stage pool. Now I ask you, how did the part of the weapon, which was smuggled into the theater, wind up in the open-air stage area on the bubbly side of the embassy? I don't think I need to waste any words explaining this, as this petal explains it all for me. It proves that someone went from the Rose Gardens pool on through it into the ball. Impossible!
It's a song from Wicked!
I've forgotten every song from Wicked.
The musical, not the movie.
Oh!
The good one, not the bad.
Oh!
I said what I said. I'll stand by what I said.
Here's the sing Wizard of Oz.
The people... No.
The people of Shangfa have been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. L.
But you have seen Oz the Great and Powerful.
Ooh!
You love James Franco.
So does Amber Heard.
Ooh.
Get this trendy! I'll tell everyone back home we'll be there soon. You should be happy.
Why?
That's not a proper sentence.
Why? It's a little late to be asking that question. You should have known from the very beginning, when you took your first life. No matter how you may plot, or how you may try to cover it all up, you can never hide from your crime and what you've done, because we're here to see to it that justice is served to people like you.
You can't call what you've given a perfect argument.
You know, I don't think this guy is going to ever admit to his wrongdoings, Mr. Edgeworth, because he values himself above all else. People who can't be negotiated with are people who refuse to admit when they've lost. I don't believe those kinds of people really exist because everyone breaks eventually.
Right. In that case, I have no choice but to use all of the evidence I have. I'll use it all until he breaks under the weight of his crimes. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more.
She starts throwing samurai dogs at him.
Break!
This is what it's gonna do. This is what's gonna kill him. This really will be the end of the line.
It's gonna be another 75 hours!
Woo!
Shoot me now. End my suffering.
Oh, is that the final testimony, Cookus Alba? Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more.
As if there's anything else for me to testify about.
It might say final testimony. It doesn't tell you how long that final testimony is.
17 statements. I still have yet to fully prove that it was Mr. Alba who murdered Mr. Cochin. Well, I'd like to hear about your movements before the murder occurred. I wonder if you could tell us about what you did here at the Theater Neutralis.
Very well. I suppose I could tell you about that. Because about all I did was watch the Steel Samurai stage show.
Elaborating on that, elaborating on even that alone is good enough for me. The only way for me to place this man under arrest is to pinpoint the exact location of where the murder took place, for it is the key to this investigation.
I watched from the last row. The stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience. I swear I was in the audience, but it's hard to prove that, I suppose. I do remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? Those moving scenes were seared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them.
Because of how sloppy they were?
Yeah. So you were in the theater proper, watching the Steel Samurai stage show, were you?
Of course I was. I have a great fondness for the Steel Samurai.
Yeah, that was pretty cool up there, wasn't I? You're not the one who was cool. It's the Steel Samurai who was cool.
Yeah, and the Steel Samurai's special finishing move today was really something, huh?
Hey, Edgy! Who is she? Who's the super cute girl?
She's underage! Get away from her!
She's been standing here this whole time and only now he notices her? Her name is Kate Faraday. She's helping me out in my investigation.
Sorry I didn't get to introduce myself earlier, but better late than never.
Yeah, okay, how many pots? Silence in the peanut gallery! There is no time for such trivialities at a time like this.
Peanut gallery? More like crazy!
What is he doing here?
What are they doing here?
Mr. Lang, more like Mr. Boring!
God, shoot him!
Mr. Prosecutor, this is the final battle, you got that?
I know. This is the end. For that man there.
Now that's the kind of thing I like to hear. I think I'll give you a trusting fuck. That's what I'll give
A
you.
trusting fuck. Thank you.
I think I'll give trusting you a try, Mr. Prosecutor. Or rather, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh God, he called me by my name. I leave this critical battle up to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Have no fear. I will finish the job. This really is the endgame. The time has come to expose every last one of Mr. Alba's lies. What was the line from episode 402? I watched from the last row. The last stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience. The last row. I should think that an ambassador would have had special seating reserved.
I wanted my staff to enjoy the Steel Samurai show as well, so I gave up all of the good seats for them. It was enough for me to simply see him.
Hey! The Steel Samurai was the only hero. Let's not forget about the Pink Princess here.
My dear madam,
Yeah.
if you continue to thrust about like that, your hip may begin to hurt again.
Oh, my. Well, aren't you the considerate person you want to when you want to be? But this young butterfly is on the side of Veggie Poo, so you can spare me the flirtatious come-ons.
Come on! More like come-offs!
I thought I shot him.
Nope, I'm here forever now.
Oh, well.
Wow, he's completely frozen.
In frustration, perhaps. I dare say she can be one rather trying opponent. In any case,
Don't just let her talk to him for
Yeah.
about 5 minutes. He'll break.
yeah, you're big. Miss Alba, can you actually prove to us that you were watching the show? I swear that I was there. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that, I suppose. Are you admitting then that you have no way of proving to us that you were watching?
Quiet! You may buzz in my ear like a pesky little fly. If you don't wish to listen quietly until the end of what I have to say, then perhaps you should pack up and get out of my way. I see that you're willing to be a little more receptive now. While it's true that it may be difficult to prove that I was out in the audience,
I do remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof of that for you?
I don't know. Ask your mother.
Well, I remember the contents of the show as well as myself.
that's nice.
That's nice! Now, Edgeworth, don't allow yourself to be riled up by him at this important juncture. I wasn't planning on to let him... Well, if you ask me, I think I'm the biggest Steel Samurai expert around here. And don't you think didn't you think the climatic scene of today's show was just totally awesome?
Yes, I remember that well. And that spectacular special move. The way you delivered the final blow against the evil magistrate. Evil summer rain jab. Oh, that scene will live on in my heart forever.
Oh, wait. I totally forgot about that. How could you forget your old special moves? That's a special attack that the Steel Samurai uses when he's using the Samurai Spear.
Yes, today was the first time they showed it off, was it not? If I hadn't watched the show, then how could I answer you with the name of the move?
I suppose you are correct. If you could please elaborate on this point for me.
One of the scenes was his never-before-seen early summer rain jab move.
Early Summer Vein Jab was a move that was to be unveiled today.
And because I saw that brand new special move, I believe it confirms my alibi.
Why?
Because that move wasn't done. Because she hurt her hip. Or is it the fact that the spear was broke?
Oh, there you go. Yeah. But specifically, it says right. Yeah, because he bent it, he couldn't do the special attack.
No! How sad. The only way he's got to protect himself is that he watched the Steel Samurai. I guess. This guy really has nothing else left. Oh god!
Yes, and to avoid arrest, you can bet he'll say or do anything. But with all of us here, there'll be no escape for him.
Yeah! We'll find a way to bring him to justice! Where'd my arm go?
Now then, let's continue with your testimony, Miss Alba.
Very well.
So-
Still say my special move in the various other scenes.
Is he touching his metal or rubbing his nipple?
Both.
Yes!
The top of the badge is like touching his nipple. Those moving scenes were seared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them.
That makes it twice as weird when he says he'll never forget the move of rubbing his nipple.
I agree. Today will be a day to remember. Especially when we finally make you pay for all the wrongs you committed.
What?
Hey! That's what the Steel Samurai says when he defeats the evil magistrate!
Actually, that line was just something I ad-libbed. You may act all surprised, but actually, you remember this line, don't you?
Of course I do. I just now understand how the evil magistrate felt. That's all.
And allow me to make you identify with the evil magistrate some more.
Hey, Then that makes you the Steel Samurai, huh?
Well, if you had to complete the analogy, then I suppose then yes. And I do believe it's time to bring the curtains down on this with a bang.
Edgeworth, you're blushing.
Kay and myself were also in the audience of the Steel Samurai stage show.
He's got nothing on the Jammin' Ninja, but he was still cool enough, I guess.
Wasn't my brand new special finishing move totally rad? Don't tell me. It was you who thought of the special move. Yep. What was it again? Extremely silly fade jab. Was that it? No, wait, it was stubble breaking chop. That doesn't sound quite right. How could you forget a move you came up with? The final piece to Mr. Albert's test alibi is that he was watching the Steel Samurai show. However, if he was busy killing Mr. Coaching, he should not have had the time to do so.
It was in the guitar case.
No! It doesn't...
It was the Jammin' Ninja, right? The guitar case.
Shit all comes together.
Jammin' Ninja's guitar case. The special move today was the early summer rain jab. Is that your final answer?
It's pronounced.
You little irritating nut. It's pronounced job. Do you think you could trip me up by asking the same question over and over?
That was not my intention. Your testimony is more than sufficient. However, I believe it would be wise for you to take a look at this.
The samurai spear. What about it?
This spear actually never made it on stage today.
Excuse me?
Unfortunately for you, tonight's Steel Samurai happened to be a goof of a young man with an abundance of useless hot-bloodedness. Having said that, said useless man bit the spear during his rehearsal this evening. Kay, do you remember what the Steel Samurai's special move was tonight?
It was the Steel Samurai Sushi Slash.
Correct. Because he couldn't use the spear. A last-minute change was made. Had you really been watching the show, you would have known the move was used. The move that was used. Coach Alba, you didn't watch even a single minute of the Steel Samurai stage show tonight, did you?
I saw them get on stage. So if he wasn't watching the show tonight,
I'm not a big fan of the show.
Then it opens up the possibility that he was busy killing Mr. Coachin instead!
it just brings him back.
So where were you during the show? I demand an answer now!
Guys, he's rubbing his nipple and laughing at me.
Just what is so funny?
You're so sloppy, and so are your conclusions. I still insist that I watch the show. Or most of it, in any case.
What do you mean by most of it?
You see, during the show, I left my seat for a spell to visit the bathroom. I assume that was when that dramatic scene was played out on stage.
That's the lousiest, lamest excuse I've ever heard in my life, pal. Oh, Von Karma's rubbing off on me. Just because he's got the name of the move wrong. I can't really use that as proof that he didn't watch the show at all.
As a fan of the Steel Samurai, I wanted to watch the entire show. Honest.
You wear a diaper! You had no reason to leave your chair!
As a Steel Samurai fan, for someone who wasn't even in a seat for the climax of the show, you have no right to call yourself a Steel Samurai fan, ever!
Wait, who said that? Who was that just now?
It would be I, young lady! Harry, what are you doing interrupting me like that? Gee, please! Hold on for a second, I beg! You may never accept this old man as a Steel Samurai fan, but I totally think he's a Steel Samurai maniac!
What exactly is a Steel Samurai maniac?
I believe he meant to say a steel samurai maniac.
Yeah! Trust me, I know a real fan when I see one, because I'm the Steel Samurai.
I will never acknowledge you as the true steel samurai!
What are you getting so worked up over, Mr. Edgeworth?
It appears that the real Steel Samurai recognizes me as a fan, as well as he should, for I am a fan. It's not as though I missed the entire show. It was a most amazing show, filled with the spirit of the young and the young at heart.
His sarcasm dripping from his long wooden nose couldn't run any thicker. Fucking Pinocchio.
Oh, original! Getting the name of the move wrong only proves that he didn't watch the last scene. What I really need here is something more definitive. Something that links Mr. Albert directly to the murder of Mr. Manny Cochin.
You know what, Gramps? You're really something else.
I am honored to receive such praise from the Steel Samurai. But what is it for?
Well, I was just wondering how you found out about the early summer rain jab. That move is a bit of a secret that only a small portion of the staff know about. Wait, it was a secret. Hey! Wait, what did you just say? Huh? Did I say something stupid again? Did you say that the early summer rain jab was actually a secret?
Maybe I shouldn't have said a secret, but
It's more like you only decided on the name of the move right before the start of the show.
Right before?
Yeah, the stage director was going nuts because we were supposed to debut the move. About 5 minutes before the show, we threw it up on the dressing room's whiteboard. Early summer rain jab! That's kind of how we decided the name of the move. But at that time, I'd already bent the spear, so I guess the whole thing was kind of pointless.
all of you Steel Samurai actors are the same. The director has my complete sympathy.
Long story short, because we changed the move to the Sushi Slash, we kind of pretended that the early summer rain jab didn't exist at all. I mean, it'd be bad if someone found out we changed the move, so we made it a secret. So basically, a gag order was issued for publicity's sake.
It almost makes the early summer rain jab sound like a lost art.
Yeah, which is why I think most of the staff haven't even heard of the move.
Hold those lips of yours still.
What the heck, old man?
I've done nothing but listen, and from what I can tell, it's all very unrelated to the case. It's all also very tedious and a pointless exercise in wasted time, much like a kid's show.
Miss Alba, I believe the one who should be quiet now is you.
How dare you?
I suspect that you've already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are in this man's testimony.
Huh. So now you're trying to bully me, huh? There are no implications to be read into a behind-the-scenes story of a kid's show.
What was it like when Gandalf woke you up to fight?
I'm not Sheepbeard. That's not me.
No, but you look like an ent.
Don't even think about trying to slither your way out of this. Corcus!
Corcus.
Ow.
His Corcus is like a name of like a tree or whatever, or a shrub.
A shrub?
Yeah. You were the one who said it yourself, that the name of the move was Early Summer Rain Jab. But that name was only decided upon right before the show was about to start.
So, what are you driving at?
That the name of the move you told us was never used in the show or said aloud.
Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out about the name of that move?
Because I can only think of one way you could have known.
Corcus Alba, this is the only way you could have known the name of the special move.
You saw it. You thought it up.
You made it up. Actually, what are you saying? Oh yeah. Yeah. You knew the name because you thought it up. Therefore, it's only natural that you knew. You are the one who created the name of that move. Everybody is silent. Kay says, Mr. Edgeworth, somehow I don't think that's it.
Let's just leave it at that, since it clears everything up for me nice and neatly.
Lane says, hey, what exactly did you find out by saying that anyway? Not much actually.
Would you please take this seriously?
I guess I made a mistake. Actually, Miss Alba, would you really care to tell us how you found out the name of that move? You knew the name because you saw it. You saw it on the dressing room's whiteboard. The staff members who knew were keeping it a secret. So you couldn't have simply gone up to a staff member and asked. Which means that the only other option left is that you saw it on the whiteboard.
So that means that Mr. Alba was in there at some point, right?
What's the big deal, sir? I don't see what that means.
There is another piece of evidence that has a great deal to do with the dressing room. So we can't afford to let it slide. This is related to both the dressing room and to Mr. Kodopian's Mr. Kodopian's murder.
They murdered
They murdered the country. Coach's murder.
It's the card.
No.
It's the pushy thingy.
The pushcart that was used to move the body was right there in the dressing room. During the show, the pushcart awaited its turn to be pushed on stage in the dressing room. And it was finally pushed there, along with the iron infant, in the last scene of the show. And as you can clearly see... And then, right after the show ended, it went into Alabast, along with the Steel Samurai. Which means that the only time the killer could have placed the body inside the pushcart was when the pushcart was in the dressing room backstage.
So basically, the killer has to be someone who visited the dressing room during the show.
Precisely.
Oh, but wait, there's more. What if this is just a what if? And this is just a what if.
Oh.
What if the murder took place right in the dressing room?
What do you mean, Kay?
I have to admit, she brings up a valid possibility. During the show, the dressing room was supposed to be devoid of people.
Of people?
Slipping undetected into a private dressing room then would be as simple as pie.
The killer must have come up with the idea to move the body with the pushcart then too.
Pie is not simple.
Correct. Oh god. Thus making the theater's dressing room the ideal location for the murder of Manny Cochin. Cookies Alba, during the show you went down to the dressing room, and I want to know why.
Yes. Yes. I was there. I went into the dressing room.
I knew it! I'm placing you under arrest right now, pal! You got that? Arrest!
Not so fast.
Wax on.
Wax off.
What is it now?
Don't I deserve a chance to explain myself?
Explain. What is there to explain?
I believe I told you earlier that I went to the bathroom. Well, I got lost when I did. I wanted to ask for directions, but when I opened the dressing room door,
Samurai
no one was
dogs.
inside. And that's when I saw the name of the move on the whiteboard.
You line.
You punk! Still trying to get out of this.
Do you really think you could get away at this point?
Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do to stop him?
I don't have enough evidence on hand to do anything. I don't have the airtight evidence I need to put this man away for good. But if that's what I need, then perhaps... Agent Lane, I believe an investigation of the dressing room in question is in order. It's possible that we may find new evidence there.
Yeah, if Mr. Edgeworth pokes around in there, I'm sure he'll find some new facts, pal.
Ooh, and if we use Little Thief, we may even learn something from recreation.
We don't need to do any of that.
What? Wolfie, how could you?
I'm not saying this to be mean. It's just that we've already searched there. My men really are something else.
And they found nothing?
There's only one thing I can say to you, sis. And it's that they found nothing. That's it.
Yes, you're right. If they had found something, they would have reported it to us.
They couldn't find anything because there was nothing there to find.
And if there is no info to feed into Little Thief, then I can't do much to help either.
Is this the end? The murder took place in this theater. This is not protected under extraterritorial rights. And the fact that it was Mr. Alba himself who committed the murder. If I can't prove both statements to be true, Mr. Albert walks away a free man. Is there no other course of action left to us?
Oh, you gotta come back for the second game.
It would appear that your hand of cards has turned out to be a bust. Now, if you will excuse me, because of you people, I missed my flight. I gotta sit in the line for another 4 hours this time, and now I must make haste to arrange for a new one.
Who is it this time?
Hold it right there, you whippersnappers!
First Larry and now you?
What is with that scary mobs-like scowl on your face, Edgy Poo? Don't treat me like I'm some sort of nuisance. I've been meaning to say this, but all you keep talking about things I don't get at all. You're all leaving this lady inside in the sad, depressing, lonely dust that I'm about to cry in.
Why did you have to speak up right at this instant?
You know that. You know what, Edgy Poo? Cheer up, because I'm about to give you the most wonderful thing.
The most wonderful thing? From you?
Her boobies!
It's so special, super special, that I couldn't give it away just to anyone, you know? My special present of love to my sweet Edgy Poo. Are you ready? Is this?
It's...
Called it! Samurai dogs! It's a box of those samurai dogs, right?
Yes! Oh, Edgy Poo! Here, go on and eat one, and you'll feel right as rain!
You piqued my interest, Ollie.
Are we through here?
And everyone gets so quiet all of a sudden. Edgy Poo! Tell me you understand the depths of this lady's love for you! I'm not the one to hand out snacks willy-nilly, you know. No, sir! The thought occurred to me that maybe it would be good if I fed you and make sure you were nice and full. One day it's my dream to serve you lots of my own homemade food. I mean, isn't it the desire if I wanted to make a never go hungry? That's what I want to explain. Oh, damn it! God damn it! I almost got it. One day it's my chance to serve you some of my homemade food. I mean, isn't it the desire of every woman to make sure the beloved never goes hungry? And that's what I wanted to experience. I'll tell you one thing though. A long time ago, they used to say that I could make the most delicious meal out of any equipment you threw in front of me. Oh, I was a star in the kitchen back then, and I was...
Mr. Edgeworth, can you do anything about her?
There is no power on earth that can force that woman into silence.
But I'm so sick and tired of it! All you people do is look down on me! Even as much as Samurai Dogs played me for a fool, he even had a special design on his fan, like the Japanese flag! So I thought it was special. But when I ate one, it tasted just like all the rest. Oh, it made me so mad!
It's a drop of blood!
Wait. A special boss with a Hinamaru-like fan on it. I never heard of such a piece of merchandise existing before. However, there it is. The red sun on the fan is filled in.
The red sun rises. Blood has been spilled on this day.
Is it possible? Could it be? How did it show the samurai dogs were piled up on the dressing room floor? However, there is no such thing as a Hinamaru dog. Hinamaru dogs, taken from the dressing room, the fan's red sun is filled in for some reason. This contradiction of facts between something that should not exist and yet does. The rays from this red sun may just be what we needed to point us in the right direction. At present, the studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand out dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into the pushcart just to move them. Samurai dogs, boxes of samurai dogs were sitting in the pushcart. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Kochin at this theater, and then placed his body inside the pushcart. Body in the pushcart. The killer placed Kochin's body in the pushcart in the dressing room. And then, you forced the seal someone to unwittingly move the body for you. It's time to piece the final pieces of this logic puzzle together. No matter how fragile or small the connections may be, once we found them all, the way to the truth will be revealed.
Only 45 more minutes.
Maybe. I don't know.
I hope not.
I don't think so.
Samurai dogs, pushcart.
The killer used the pushcart to transport the body. which means that they had to remove the samurai dogs from within first. Therefore, the samurai dogs that were piled up on the dressing room floor were most likely taken out of the pushcart by the killer. Samurai dogs were removed. Dogs were put on dressing room floor by the killer to make room for the body.
Hinamaru dogs and samurai dogs?
That which should not exist. This box of samurai dogs with a Hinamaru on it. If this red sun was filled in when the killer was busy removing samurai dogs from the pushcart, then it's proof that the murder took place in the dressing room. As long as this red substance turns out to be what I believe it to be, Wendy Oldbag, I thank you. What you have given to me is truly something very special.
Mr. Edgeworth? Are you sure you're feeling okay, sir?
Mr. Alba, as I suspected, you killed Mr. Kochi in the dressing room.
Proof!
How many times must I listen to you repeat yourself? Haven't you figured it out yet? Your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. The only way I'm going to continue to cooperate is with some definitive evidence.
That arrogance, that self-confidence. You believe that you erased every piece of evidence that could incriminate you. However, there remains one piece here, and it is what will put you away for good.
You're bluffing!
Oh, hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sounds like you finally found them. You finally found the fangs we need to go after this guy's jugular. So tell us, what about the box of samurai dogs is going to put the old man away?
The trace evidence that will bring him down. Is here, of course.
It's on the back of the box.
The back of
right
the
there. See that?
This part is just
weird.
the same as all the rest of the boxes. There is one spot in particular on this box that seems off. What exactly is it?
Ah, the joystick.
Oh, nice.
Why is that there? Why'd they put a penis on my box?
The celebration of the penis. This box of samurai dogs with a Hinamaru's fan on it. This should never have existed.
What's the party for today? Ah, celebration of the penis.
Yeah, they do have penis festivals there. So I want you to take a good look at this red spot. It's a single drop of blood.
Huh?
What?
Blood, you say?
Agent Lane, I'd like this blood analyzed post-haste.
I've got to admit, I'm a bit surprised. I can't believe we found blood in a place like this. Hey, you! Get this down to the lab pronto! Let's head first in the door. Sorry, yes! Open the door!
But why was there blood on that box to begin with?
If we think about the flow of the crime, I think the reason will become obvious. Harry, you said that you transported the samurai dogs with the pushcart, correct? Yeah! You have a great memory, Edgy. That pushcart was a bit too big for my son, you know? You know what I mean? So, to make sure everyone could see him, I had to pile some stuff in. I think if the samurai dogs were there, so I used them to fill up the cart. If what Larry says is true, then what were the boxes doing on the floor?
That's an unusual bulge.
Hmm?
Ah, I see. The killer took them out in order to place the body in the pushcart.
Exactly. And that is when I believe the victim's blood found its way onto the box.
But when my men investigated the room, not a single box of samurai dogs was in there. Because embassy staff members had already confiscated.
Yes, and that to hide the evidence of the murder.
It's a good thing Miss Oldbag managed to steal that one box before they got to them, huh? Looks like Miss Oldbag also managed to put this great thief to shame.
What a scandalous way of putting that! I didn't steal. I received it for myself.
Cookus Alba, I'd say this was one very fatal oversight on your part.
Sorry to rain on your little love fest. However,
How could he be so confident in a no-win situation for him like this?
even if that blood turns out to be Mr. Cochin, then what?
So, Mr. Edgeworth, sounds like he's not ready to call it quits yet, huh?
The sole piece of evidence that was left at the scene of the crime. That alone has shed light on a new fact. At the very least, we now have proof that the murder occurred in the dressing room.
And you say that like it means something.
Huh?
Excuse me, sirs! got a raspy voice. Report! What were the results of the analysis? Sir! The analyst came back and confirmed that the red substance is blood! I knew it. With this quirker's album.
Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might humor my question.
Your question?
The one from before. Or have you forgotten? Even if that is Mr. Coach's blood, what difference would it make?
Like we already told you, it proves that the crime scene was the dressing.
But it doesn't prove that I am your killer, does it?
That's...
Yeah, it has a very good point. The blood on that box doesn't prove that Mr. Elbow is a killer.
Then, it's evidence. It's meaningless.
That can't be. We were so close, sir.
I want to smack that smug look off his face. Come on, there's gotta be something we can do.
We finally found a solid piece of evidence. There must be something I can expose with it. I can't think of a single thing.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way.
Hold back.
Who was that? It's too late. I won't allow anyone to stop me now.
It wasn't me, pal.
It wasn't me this time either.
Wasn't me either.
It was me!
But why did you...
Because I hadn't finished reporting everything to you yet, sir.
There's more.
What? Hurry up and spit it out! Yes, sir! The blood I mentioned. It's not the same blood as the victim's blood. It's... What? No.
What?
What do you mean it's not the same type? You mean it's not the victim's blood? If it isn't his, then who the hell's is it? I don't know, sir! All I know is that the same blood type as the victim, sir.
What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? I have no idea what anymore.
It's his blood. He cut himself
Neither do I.
with his own.
My, what an amusing turn of events. That blood drop proves something to be true, all right. Namely, my words.
And which one of your words would that be?
The ones where I said that your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. That blood has nothing to do with the murder investigation whatsoever. Need I remind you that the blood got onto that box long before it entered my embassy?
What sort of nonsense?
Yeah, it's blood, pal. There's no way it's not related to the murder.
So you would like to believe. But what if someone preparing to set my dogs had a small nosebleed? What then?
I guess that's possible. Damn it! We've been wasting our time on a red herring.
The blood doesn't belong to anyone connected to the case. That should be clue enough.
Kirkus Alba, you bastard! Boston.
Silence! Don't you ever address me with such a filthy word again! I've wasted enough time here with you, and you have your answers. Now let me through.
Alba, it doesn't matter where you run off to. You'll never escape me. Someday I'll have the satisfaction of sinking my fangs into you. You'll see. And all of Interpol will be behind me, working to see it. Yeah, to it, that the day comes.
Do you know what your words sound like to me? They sound like the whinings of a pathetic loser of a mutt.
Roar!
This is really the extent of all that we can do. Is the blood really from someone completely unrelated to the case? Or is there another possibility? Someone else other than the victim? Just when I thought I had him backed into a corner, it is I or has been backed into one. In a situation like this, what would that man do? What would
Man.
he, who could turn any desperate situation around too,
Obi-Wan.
turn it around? That's it. I must turn my way of thinking around. It's not whose blood is on is it whose blood is this? It's whose blood could get onto the box like this. And if I think about it that way, if the blood got onto the box when the body was being placed into the pushcart, then the owner of said blood must have been in the dressing room at the time. And there was only one person that could be.
Well, I must praise you for trying so hard. It's because of you kids that I was removed from center stage. I will be forced to live out the rest of my life in the shadows, unfortunately. But it's not a total loss, as the underworld will allow me more freedom than you'll ever know.
Oh, I know.
Freedom, like what the raven feels as it flies through the dark night sky. You can't lay a finger on me, not now or ever. The arm of the law is powerless before me.
Powerless, is it? I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
What do you mean?
Allow me to describe you in one word. Pitiful.
Pitiful? How so?
Cook's Alba! Your wings were clipped long ago. And for someone who is trying to fly away on them without noticing that fact, pitiful is the perfect word to describe you.
Ha! Mere words.
What do you mean by his wings were clipped? Are clipped, Mr. Edgeworth?
Just what you think it means, McKay. We had already caught them in our trap.
McKay?
Huh? Just what do you think it means, Kay? We had already caught him in our trap a while back. With an incredibly powerful, definitive piece of evidence.
Hey, aren't the prosecutor here to speak in English? What are you talking about? What piece of evidence?
The piece I speak of is, of course, this drop of blood.
But we know that it is not for the victim. I don't see how it remains irrelevant to the case at all.
Miss Von Calmer, I believe it is exactly why it's very important. The case. And the part that is most important is the fact that it's not the victim's blood. You're looking a little pale. Good. Then I believe you are already aware of what I mean.
Then you know who the blood belongs to?
Of course I do. This piece of evidence is the irrefutable proof that will stop the killer in his tracks. The blood that solely this box of samurai dogs belongs to this person.
Hey, we can actually present a person. That's crazy. It's weird. It's like they want me to present one specific person, the only person we've been targeting this whole time. Wrong.
Larry Butts!
No, not even Larry. It's not even Quirkus. It's coaching.
Oh shit! Okay, it was the victim.
It's Pelena's blood.
Actually, there is new dialogue there. It's like it's Benny Coach's blood. Dude, the forensics guy just told you it wasn't. And then it was like, oh, slip of the tongue. One person.
Alba's blood.
The blood of the red sun on this box belongs to you, Coach's Alba.
What?
Why is his blood on the box of samurai dogs? He's not even a victim.
The blood fell onto the box when Mr. Coachen's body was being loaded into the push cart. And at that time, the only two people in the dressing room were the victim and his killer.
So that's what you mean. The blood doesn't belong to the victim.
And there's only one other person it could belong to. Yes, and that person is the murderer himself. That's the only logical conclusion.
But Mr. Coachin was the only one who was stabbed, sir. Why would Mr. Alba have been the one who was bleeding?
What if during the murder, Mr. Coachin had fought back? It means before Alba could kill him, Mr. Coachin managed to wound Mr. Alba. Yes, and I believe we have a piece of evidence that proves that he was bleeding then. What is the piece of evidence that shows that Mr. Alba was probably bleeding at the time?
His wound?
Take that! Mr. Alba, you bear on your body a great wound.
That was from when Dumas II attacked me with a pair of scissors.
Yeah, and that happened way after he was in the dressing room.
Ah, but is that what really happened? You can manufacture a weapon by smearing blood on it, so I can't just accept that as fact. Shall we try a test, Miss Alba, and see if the shape of your wound matches the scissors?
You really are something else, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't let a single thing slip you by, no matter how insignificant the possibility.
Get the metal detector out. Rub it on his arm.
You're the one to talk. You're one to talk, Mr. Alba. You've managed to give the law a slip for 10 years as the smuggling ring's leader. No matter the danger, you hide every last ounce of fear and anxiety from everyone. You truly are a one-of-a-kind criminal.
I am the master of my fear. However, to think that a person such as you could miss such a large thing.
You believe I've overlooked something?
You said that my wound was caused by Mr. Cochin, and that it was caused here in one of the theater's dressing rooms, right?
Yes, that is correct.
I'd like to point out that it's simply not possible. My wound is a stab wound, and one that could only have come from a blade. I wonder where you would propose that such a weapon came from.
The Steel Samurai? Or the fact that you had a fucking knife.
That knife had Coach's blood on it.
The other knife. There is isn't there still a missing knife? Oh, it's the key. It's the key knife. Ah, the theater was packed with security guards.
It would have been impossible for anyone to come into this area with a weapon of any sort.
Just as Mr. Alba was able to bring in the Alabastrian knife and bouquet. There must be some other way to sneak in a weapon of some sort.
But as long as you can't prove what that other way is, all your talk about Mr. Cochin stabbing me is pure nonsense. So if that other way does exist, you better hurry and tell me now.
With pleasure.
Oh, wait, what?
This piece of evidence shows us how Mr. Cochin brought a weapon into this theater.
Take that!
Among law enforcement, this piece is known as the Yatagara's key.
A key?
That's the key that my father stole from here 7 years ago.
And it is very unique, in that it is both a key and a knife. Meaning that under the guise of a key, it could have been easily brought into the theater.
No!
You couldn't dispose of the knife that stabbed you. Therefore, you wiped off the blood and placed it back in Mr. Cochin's pocket. After all, the key itself opens the safe in his office. And inside that safe, there was a document about Cadopian paper, signed by Mr. Cochin. In order to make it look like Mr. Cochin died as the leader of the smuggling ring, you had to make it so that the police were the ones who opened that office safe. All that hard work to save yourself only served to destroy you in the end. Shall we try matching this knife's blade with your wound, Mr. Cookies Alba? And that is what some may call the coup de grace.
Impossible. You can't take me down. Swine, all of you! Especially Manny Cochin! This is all because of that man's betrayal! He sought to steal control of the smuggling ring from me by removing me as ambassador, which is why he deserved to die while bearing the guilt for all of my crimes for me! That's why I sent out the Yatagara's card, and how this incident was born! Manny was supposed to be the smuggling ring's leader, who was killed by the Yatagaratsu! But I had yet another reason, yet another story that was supposed to play out. Manny's death was supposed to bring everything to a close, and I would have gone it all the way with it too if it wasn't for you meddling prosecutors.
Scooby Dooby.
Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there is one more question I forgot to ask. There's countries, or all of us. Which country's court would you like to face first? By the way, it's game over for you.
Edgeworth!
He is now dead. Yeah, fully dead. Yep.
Well, that was
Fucking dead!
well, I'm on trial now because I killed him.
Boo! This is it, the big day. Mr. Alba's trial day.
And next week he's scheduled to stand trial in his own country of Alabasta. Francisca is heading that one. I suspect she'll be serving a full course of whiplashes at it.
Having to face Miss Von Karma in court right after facing you, sir? Ugh. I don't even want to think of what that would be like. I caught a glimpse of Mr. Alba as he was being escorted into the courthouse. Boy, he looked about as glum as I do the day before I got my monthly paycheck. You know, I've been thinking, that flight attendant and even Mr. Portsman were all Mr. Alba's secret agents.
Correct. Smuggling was the common thread between all of the incidents. Carrie was to provide support during the smuggling ops, using her job as an attendant. And Mr. Portsman was to manipulate trials related to the ring to end in their favor.
Go you airlines and even the prosecutor's office. No one was safe from the smuggling ring, huh, sir?
I suspect that there were even more members of this ring spread throughout the world.
Yeah, sounds like such a big op that I can't even begin to imagine what it's like.
What is it, Detective?
Wanna make out?
Nothing, I just...
Nothing. It's just... Well, come to think of it, Mr. Ernest Amino's trial is also scheduled for later today, sir.
I'm aware of that. Mr. Amino has been working with the smuggling ring now for over 10 years. He used the Amino Group's various connections worldwide to assist the ring. But all of that has come to an end, as his conglomerate is now undergoing harsh scrutiny. I owe Mr. Amino a great deal of gratitude, but he must pay his debt to society.
Well, with the arrests of both Mr. Alba and Mr. Amino, I guess that about wraps up the KG-8 incident as well, huh?
I suppose so. The real killer in the KG-8 incident 10 years ago was Manny Cochin. And 7 years ago, the killer in the second KG-8 incident was Mac Rell. Those two facts are the unshakable truth, however. It seems that a lot of effort was put into hiding these and other truths from us. I will expose it all for at the trials today.
You're solving cases left and right today, aren't you, sir?
CCU and Dead Man.
No laughing!
Perhaps thou, and these two brave souls who tried to make the truth known, can rest in peace.
Can't laugh at Dead Man.
By the way, I received some gifts from Ambassador Plano. Shrimp, crab, beef. I don't need any of this, so I'm giving them to you.
What? Seriously, sir? Wait, actually, I don't think I want them anymore. The way you're holding them, don't tell me they're just coupons, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, have you not read the paper recently? Ever since the two countries became Codopia again, it's a comedy. It's a comedy. Why can't I say this word? Economy has changed.
It's a comedy.
it's a comedy. And everybody's the audience.
Really?
And it seems that Ambassador Plano has reaped a few benefits of its own from it. He has been announced as the official ambassador of the newly reunified Codopia.
Ah, but what a pity. Even though every item he sent as a treasure, you don't seem all that interested. Well, if you don't want them, I can give them to my lovely assistant, Kay.
Do all that with the Edgeworth voice.
Ah.
But what I'll pay, even though every item he sent is a treasure, you don't seem at all that interested. Well, if you don't want them, I can give them to my lovely assistant, Kay. Wait, that's not what I said.
I thought it was Gumshoe.
Mr. Edgeworth, please let me have them, sir. Actually, come to think of it, where is Kay? How come she's still not here? Gut punches him. Just like Edgeworth runs up and kicks him, but instead gut punches Gumshoe now.
Hey, you gotta be more alert than that.
Thought that would be a fitting scream for that.
I can't believe you didn't notice. I was even mimicking Mr. Edgeworth's voice for a bit.
I totally didn't notice you, or realize that voice was you. Lei Ji says, ferocious love blooms with each new spring.
Agent Lane, a pleasant surprise to see you here.
Yep, still shot. They have not patched me
Oh,
up
well.
yet. I've been bleeding out.
It comes with the territory for being in the base to the game.
It's been
At least it wasn't me.
It's been a long time since I set foot in a courthouse, but I wasn't going to miss watching the guy who screwed up my country finally get what's coming. Well, that and something else. I want to see you in action in court.
Is that so, Agent Lane?
We flushed out all the counterfeit bills, so Zhang Fa is finally at peace again. And that's all thanks to you. So I just want to say, thanks.
Wow, I never thought I'd see the day old Wolfie says thanks to Mr. Edgeworth.
I should be the one thanking you, Agent Lane. If you hadn't negated Mr. Albert's extraterritorial rights, I would not have been able to bring him to trial. I believe the victory belongs to the both of us in this case.
Shared victory, huh? Damn. Look, don't get me wrong. I still never forgive you prosecutors. And I have zero interest in that truth thing you talk about in court. I've always done things by my own way. And that's not about to change, you got that? I might have screwed up this case like 75 fucking times. But I ain't changing that.
This case, I don't remember him screwing up the case at all.
I mean, all cases that he's been a part of.
Well, he's almost charged all the wrong people for not looking at evidence.
The kidnap turnabout, yes. I would say that. But this case, him accusing Francisco was all part of the plan.
Him agreeing to arrest Kay.
No, he didn't arrest Kay.
No, him agreeing
I'd say
with Sheena.
Yeah, and then agreeing to be like, hold up a second, let them talk, and basically gave up Sheena to be like, okay, if you are not the culprit, then yeah, go ahead and talk to him. I didn't mean
That's
to
your
say.
line.
I see. But I believe you should follow your own creed when you do your job.
Yeah. If there's ever someone your precious truth can't catch, feel free to sit around and cry about it all you want. But as for me, I'm going to get that person no matter what.
Alright. It's about time for the trial to start. I will see you later.
I'll be watching your performance from the gallery. Gallery! I'm looking forward to this. I don't see an art exhibit. I prepared a whole ton of ticker tape.
Yeah.
Today's victory.
So
sir.
the confetti, that's what makes a cannon. It's always gumshoe that throws the confetti.
I'll help throw some around when Mr. Edgeworth wins.
Hope you've got enough, because I'm going to call my men up as well.
A modest amount of ticker tape goes a long way.
Not enough! More, men, more!
The scene shifts to the courtroom, and the final act of this long tale begins.
God, it is gonna be another 17 minutes.
The legend of the great thief Yatagarasu, the story of those who chose to dedicate their lives to the pursuit of the truth.
God, they got racist
But
faces.
prosecutors are the ones who seek a guilty verdict for the defendants they meet, and to that end, you have no choice but to win by any means necessary. That creed was forced onto me since I was very young. However, I no longer think that that's all we prosecutors are, and that is because even though I've only been away from the courtroom for a short time, I feel as though it's been a lifetime since I've set foot in one. And today, more than any other day, I feel the fighter within me rising. We did it! That's not Shu Takumi! That's Yamazaki! You're next, by the way, you're first.
First, damn it! I'm really in Mr. Edgeworth's debt for the other day. Thanks to him, I'm still free to serve in the friendly blue skies. Oh, so about my suitcases. I've been selling them on the internet, and they've become a real sensation. Thanks to the praise the art would have lavished on my work as being truly postmodern. The airline has chosen me to design their new line of Go-You jumbo jets. Just think, someday you'll be able to take a ride in my pink-walled, yellow-seated jet.
Oh god. Go next again.
Yeah, I'll be next in a lot of these, I'm sure.
No, I got 2 after this. Oh, he's dead again!
Son of a bitch. Edgeworth? What the rudeness of a rude man! Because of him, my time and money is wasted! But more importantly, I received the most fantastic treasure, the Primadou statue of the Principality of Cotopia. It weighs a bit light in my hands, but the Ambassador Polino was most generous. Because that's a fake.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
God, I really got racist bases going.
He finally caught Agent Hicks's killer, and I was able to witness Mr. Albert's teary eyes. Feels so good to finally bring everything to a close. I received another offer from Interpol to work another case in cooperation with them. However, the Cordobian courts are right. Cordobia's air is supposed to be very fresh, so my rep should find new vigor there.
Tatsuro!
And next, yep.
This little patrolman has been fired as of today, sir!
I thought that I was safe as I found the gun that I had dropped.
But I had to notice that I dropped my police badge too!
I guess what really broke the camel's back was that I couldn't find my badge.
My little life has been suddenly tripped into a dark black hole, sir! I think I'll go to the courtroom and file a complaint with Ruffles, man!
And that's the last we ever see of Beacons.
Well, yeah, he got fired.
Yeah. Oh, I'm next as well. I'm next to... Oh god, I play every character, I guess. Yes, Emma Sky was in this game, by the way.
Hey guys, Emma was in it.
I was actually hoping to talk with Mr. Edgeworth a bit more than I did. Wish I was in the game more. But I gotta get going and return to Europe.
And this DS doesn't have that much battery.
I've still got a long way to go and a lot of stuff to study there. Next time I help Mr. Edgeworth on a case, I'm going to do it as a real forensic scientist. Ooh. I'm sure he's gonna need all the help that I can give him. Scientifically. Ooh.
Yogi! Bear!
Because the kidnapping was staged, I was let off easy. But I won't be going outside much anytime soon, but that's really okay. The only prison I'm forever trapped in is the cage of love. The guard, the detention center. Well, what do you thought guard did he? He has such a cold look in his eyes, just like that prosecutor. But stop it, Lauren. When would you ever learn to stop being a prisoner of love? You're next.
Yamaguchi. Get the fuck out of the way!
Let me know, yelling!
It appears there are all sorts of drama that takes place outside of the courtroom. Since we judges are here day in and day out, I've only heard a few rumors, but apparently Mr. Edgeworth teamed up with a thief and became a detective. Maybe I should team up with a bailiff and try to become a liar or something.
Ooh. Both me and you.
Kiss me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course.
Just the way the Steel Samurai would.
Whew, I barely escaped death yet again.
Yeah, but boy were we lucky to have Mr. Edgeworth help us out, huh?
Yeah, because I lost the key, I got fired from my security guard job.
Don't let it get you down, Maggie. You still got me.
You're right, sir. I won't be sad. I'm gonna pick myself up and get through this. I wonder what my next job should be. Ooh, this is actually kind of fun. Genichu! She played voices Francisca.
Fabio.
Oh, you're next.
Yes. Good. Why not come to Cadopia for your summer vacation? We have coupons aplenty. Right now, our embassy is proud to present our Let's Investigate a Murder show. Although recreating that particular case has been created a few small fires of its own. Then we had a few problems with the fire marshals, but the next event will be great. It will be an attraction entitled Capture the Yatagarasu. Of course, I hope to enlist Kay's help in creating our latest attraction. Yusuke! What did he get on?
He's here.
Ah! I can't believe that Mindy ditched me and went to Japan! But it's okay, because that's how I met Miharu. We're planning to go to Paris soon and start a business. We're going to sell blue ocean dogs. Those sound like hot dogs for sure. A blue hot dog and a blue bun? I guarantee you turn your tongue and your face blue.
With blue ketchup?
I know I'm not really the type to work a lot at all, really. But, oh, so I noticed I haven't really seen the guy in the blue suit at all recently. I wonder what's up. Well, next time we meet, I'm gonna make him eat one of my dogs.
Put my toe in your mouth. Eat my dog!
We don't mention him, Larry.
Oh, you're here as well.
I'll fucking kill you all.
Yeah. I gave testimony in court today as a member of the Yatagarasu.
Yo, Mr. Bad! You look well, all things considered. By the way, have you noticed that elements within the ring have begun moving?
They're probably fighting over who should succeed, over who should be the next boss. Although, to be honest, I wish I could forget I'd ever heard of that smuggling ring.
Like G says, thoroughly bite the poisonous snake from head to tail. No one runs afoul of the law and escapes this wolf's fangs. I'll get you all yet.
Ah, youth. When did I become so old, I wonder? I've begun noticing the gray hairs in my beard more. I'm thinking of retiring my mirror.
Wait a second, have people been shooting at me?
Oh god. Quickly! Quickly!
He'll never get old, Bags.
Good luck. And then we can't pause it.
Yep.
I was the Pink Princess and the Pink Badger. All I wanted to spend 2 days. Talk about busy. But it's alright, because I got a letter from my beloved Edgeworth.
Please take care of your hip, and when you wish to speak, first take off your headpiece.
What do you mean by that last statement? It's not like I enjoy being under a headpiece every time I see him. I've been an alien and then some creepy fuzzy pink animal, and I was the Pink Princess, a great hero of justice. But ever since a young man, I was like a great hero of justice. But ever since a young man, I could be spotted wearing the most stylish hat on my head. Although, right about now, maybe it would be more preferable to wear my own costume or something. But even that just sounds like a terrible idea.
Don't worry, there's still 30 more minutes of gameplay. Whoop. I feel so much better that the trial's over. And as always, your legal prowess was top-notch, sir.
Yeah, and nothing beat the look on Mr. Alba's face when you revealed the ring's secrets. I was amazed. You're like a totally different person when you step into a courtroom.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's always 10 times fiercer in court.
Based on the information Mr. Alba offered up, they've begun large-scale operations to clean up the rest of the ring, which I'm happy to leave to Francisca and Agent Lane.
So, what are your plans now, Kay?
Oh well, we've taken care of the creep who killed my father, so I'm not sure. Hey, I know. Maybe I'll just keep on being Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Are you still trying to steal my job, pal?
Just kidding, just kidding! You can't steal something so important to you, Gummy.
Whew, what a relief.
Okay,
Yes?
even after all that's happened, are you still planning to become a great thief?
Of course! But I don't want to tarnish the legend of the noble Yatagarasu, so I'm gonna hold off on doing anything until I make a tight 3-person team of my own, like Edgeworth and Gumshoe.
A 3-person team?
A 3-person team of young beauties the same age as me, if possible.
With those criteria, I highly doubt you'll find the 2 other people you need.
My father chose to fight for the truth. I think that's what was so noble about him. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, the only things I'll ever steal are the truths that been hidden away. That have been hidden away, Jesus. I'm going to work extra hard to make the world where the Yatagratsu isn't needed.
Let's both strive for such a future.
Well, I guess it's time for me to get going.
I see.
Okay, keep your chin up and stay strong, okay? And don't be a stranger!
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be sure to break the lock on the window and sneak in.
If you could, I'd appreciate it if you came in through the building's front door.
It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. The lock on my window at home has been broken for forever.
Oh, one last thing before I go. Let's take a group picture, just the 3 of us, like that other attorney's game.
Yeah, commemorative photo. Every big case has to end with one.
No.
Hey, why not?
Don't tell me you're camera shy, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course not, detective.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm taking the picture now. Hey, come back here!
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't run away from this, sir.
Hey, take a gumshoe. Stop that. I can't be seen doing that.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm totally taking it out. Say cheese!
And thus, the long tale of the KG-8 incident came to a close.
Me and Gumshoe got
It saw the demise of a smuggling ring and the birth of a little great thief. But there was little time to rest and relax. So I am eager to tackle the investigation into a new case. The reason for my eagerness is I want to pursue the truth. And I want to believe in the strength of those who use the power of the law for good. As someone who has chosen to live my life as a prosecutor, that is my new creed.
Yep, that's right. Sticking my hand right up there. Working you like a puppet, boss. Now we have to get married.
And I've been blackmailed.
You don't marry me, I'm gonna show everybody this photo.
Do I get to go home now?
Nope, we gotta do the first game. That's the end of
Back in your cage!
Turnabout Ablaze. What do you think about Turnabout Ablaze?
Good.
Good? Like,
Longer than what I'd like in a case.
well, yeah, these cases are gonna be longer. I mean, these cases are a lot longer, but
Of course they are. Why aren't they?
yeah.
Just of course they are.
Yeah, it's quite infamous for, you know, Kokizawa is like the most infamous part of that case because he testified for 3 hours. And it hurts my voice to do all that testimony. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's just unfortunate that you don't get to investigate the actual scene of the crime. We never go in there. But it was like, it'd take it too long. Fuck it, who cares? But what did you think about Investigations 1 as a whole?
You mean the game as a whole?
Yeah.
Good.
Good! Actually, no, you shouldn't say that. Because it's the worst game in the series.
There's only 2 games in this series!
No, the whole Ace Attorney series.
Oh.
So that's why we're playing Investigations 2 immediately after, because that story it makes the first game a little bit better. Well, it's also connecting, and you don't forget a bit about people like Kay Faraday. I bet you'll forget about her. So we're gonna begin with the first. Don't look for a second.
Jesus.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start with the first case of the second game. Turnabout Trigger and
The next episode.
something I'm watching this series of Miles of Truth Investigations 1. And make sure to like, subscribe, notify the mail, which is
Every day.
bye.